Alright, what's up guys? It's How the Heck here, if you're with Jet. I'm going to do a tutorial on front head flips. Now there's no prerequisites for this move, but a kip up would be good. Front handsprings might help a little bit. And you should have a headstand down just to be comfortable. Let's get it! Alright, so this is what the move looks like. Alright, so first things first, a beanie right here might help you relieve your fear, but there's really not much to fear. The drop is really short. It's not from standing to the ground. It's more of stepping off your planted foot onto the ground with your head. The pressure is only like a headstand, which isn't like, it's pretty much nothing. And alright, the first step of kicking goes like this. Get your kicking leg, just throw it back as hard as you can. Keep the leg planted firm on the ground. So, kick. And you want to try to get as low as you can, so being flexible might help a little bit here. So just, bah. And then that's when you jump onto your head with this foot, once you're as low as you can get. So this, like, boom. That's all it is. It's the first step. Alright, so if you're uncomfortable with dropping onto your head, you might want to get a beanie. I got a head tune beanie here. I don't need it, but it's cold, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so a beanie would help. Alright, the second step is to pop out of your head, almost like a kip up. You mean like kicking up and out? Like a kip up, you know? Kip up. Kicking out that way. So when on your head, it'll be like that. Out. Now, if you can start out using your hand, it's called a front head spring, where you pop out with your hands first before you stop using your hands. Looks like this. Alright, I didn't learn like that, but that would help you get used to the feeling, and it's also a different kind of flip, so why not? Alright, so that's the second step, getting used to popping out of your head. Alright, getting more in detail with the front head spring is that you want to first start out with two hands, like push yourself out with two hands, and eventually when you get comfortable with that, you pop out with one hand, and eventually when you're comfortable with that, just take your hands out, like clench them in a fist, and then just pop out with no hands. Alright, so one-handed one's like this. Alright, and then a no-handed one, no hands. Just like that. Now you're not going to land flat straight like this. You're going to probably land like crouched. But it's pretty easy to combo out of, and that's a front head spring and front head flip. Yeah, alright guys, so some tips for this is, let's see. Well, fear. Let's get some fear tips first. Remember, the drop's not that much, and the pressure on your head really isn't much. It's like going into a headstand and then out of a headstand, just like that. It's really nothing. I'd practice on grass first, or mats, and then moving on to linoleum. I wouldn't do this on concrete. That's not really smart. Yeah. Remember, the harder you kick, the faster it'll go by, and the less pressure will be on your head, as long as you remember to pop out of your head and not to stand on it. If you have a Webster's down, the kicking motion is just like a Webster, except you are not going to tuck on your kicking leg. You're going to land on your head, obviously. Yeah, so here's another demonstration of the two-handed front head spring, the one-handed front head spring, and then head flip. Remember the time when we fell in love. Alright, yep, that's it. So comment, rate, subscribe, and thank you.